Hey guys, Derek here with Tap and Turn Gaming, and I'm coming at you with something a little different than what we normally do. So it's a new series that we're looking to start. We're going to call it Battling with a Budget. And the idea is that we're going to take command decks we've built or commander decks you've built and budgetize them down to around the $50 range, or take suggestions from you to build a command deck and only be able to use $50 or so dollars. So that anybody, $50 is a pretty attainable budget for anyone to build a deck with. Not everybody has $200 to $300 to dump into a bunch of cardboard and play with. So that's what we're pretty much going to do in this series. So the deck I'm going to talk about today is my Heartless Hidetsugu deck. And the reason I'm going to start with this deck is because it comes in at a pretty low budget anyways. The budget for this deck is $60.13. So I'm going to put that somewhere up here on the screen. You'll see $60.13. And that's the price of this deck as is. Now the thing I should tell you about this, what we're going to do is we're not including the commander in that price or deck box and sleeves. Because if you want to build a Heartless Hidetsugu deck, you need him regardless. There's no swap out for him. There's no other card you can play besides him. And if you want a deck box, you want a deck box. If you want sleeves, you want sleeves. So those are things that you just need to get anyways, regardless of the price of the deck. But different cards can be bought for different power levels. So, keep in mind that the price of the deck does not include the commander and the deck box and the sleeves. Those are because they're things you just need. So what we're going to do is essentially we're going to try and build a deck with $50 or change the power of the deck down to be attainable for $50, and we have to just take a look at each of the individual cards. Now, this deck is a pretty cheap deck coming in at $60.13, and I have the card Vesuva in the deck. Now let me just grab that Vesuva, take a look at it. Let's see, it's going to be back with the land somewhere. I was not prepared. So we have a Vesuva right here. So Vesuva clocks in at $15. Just leave that right there. It can sit right there where it wants to. Vesuva clocks in at $15. So by taking out the Vesuva, I changed the price of the deck from $60.13 to now $45.13, and I can swap out the Vesuva for a mountain. It doesn't really change the power level of the deck. Vesuva is not an integral part of the deck, and it can be swapped out easily for a swamp. So that's more or less the idea we're going with, is we're going to be taking some of the expensive cards and finding cheaper alternatives to those cards. So like I said, taking this Vesuva and taking it out for just another basic mountain, which keeps this still the deck at 99 cards, but now changes the price from $60 down to $45. It'd actually be probably $45.18 adding in the price of the mountain, but who's counting pennies? But yeah, that's more or less what we're going for, is being able to take a deck, put it around to a budget, and make it attainable for everyone. Like I said, not everyone has these disposable incomes where you can go and spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a deck, and it's not easy for everyone. And some people might just want to play that commander, but not have the cards we've showcased. So what we'd like from you is, give us a suggestion on a commander you'd like to see us do it for, or a commander you have, or a commander that you want, that you'd like to see built with a budget, or just, anything like that along those lines. And we'll see what we can come up with, build you a deck, or make suggestions for a deck, and find some cheaper alternatives to allow you to still have fun and keep a similar power level. But, thanks a lot. This is Derek with Tap and Turn Gaming, and we'll catch you later.